how do you get a woman to constantly think about you? Is it even possible? I mean, I'm imagining different scenarios here where you've met this girl you really, really, really like and would like to take things further. However, you're not even sure if she likes you or if the feeling is reciprocated. Or alternatively, you might be in a relationship with this really amazing woman and you need more attention, basically, from her because she doesn't seem to be giving you much of it. How do you get both women in these two scenarios to think about you constantly? Thank you very much for coming back to my channel. My name is Jessica. I'll be right back. Hey there, so you're welcome back. My name is Jessica. I'm a broadcaster. I live in Accra, Ghana, and of course, I'm a proud African YouTuber. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 ways to get a woman to constantly think about you. 7. Is it even possible? Is it something you should look into? I certainly believe so. So without much ado, we'll jump right in. If you like the video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, remember to turn on all notifications so you get a notification every single time I post. Thank you so much for watching again. So let's jump right in. Number 1, leave a good impression. Now, I've said this on my channel before, you never get a second chance to create a first impression. And people walk away from you after that very first meeting, having decided already whether they want to see you again or not. And guess what? Your first impression is what will make them come back, especially if it's a great one. And so put in a little time, put in a little effort to make sure that whenever you meet up with this person that you really like, you're looking your best. Put your best foot forward. And trust me, everybody else is doing same, whether they'd like to admit it or not. And so the way you look, the way you smell, the way you sound, your dentition, make sure your mouth is smelling great, and so much more. Put in a little more effort to get the attention of people you actually like. Because guess what? Beyond her remembering how good you looked, how nice your shirt was, what kind of watch you were wearing, or probably even expensive shoes, she will also remember the scent that you left behind. Now, I've been hugged by someone before and I regretted it instantly because he left a very bad stench right here on the shoulder where his armpit went over. And trust me, I did not want to see that guy again. Don't take those things for granted. You might think that, women are petty, it shouldn't be a big deal. But trust me, when it comes to sensory perceptions and it comes to impressions people leave behind, it's not just what you visually see, it's what you smell, it's what you hear as well. Number 2, leave her wanting more. Now, there are people who are too quick to just let the cat out of the bag from the word go. Don't be in a hurry to spill all the beans. Take it easy, take it cool. After all, if she really wants to see you again, you need to make sure that at least there'll be some other conversation that you can have because you didn't tell her about your whole life history the last time you guys met. And so leave some of the stuff to imagination. Leave her wanting to know more about you and actually thirsting for information about you. Don't be in a hurry to spill it all out. Be a little bit of what I call a mystery. And I'll talk about that a little bit more further down the line. Number 3. Point number 3 is to be financially stable. Now, you don't have to come with your checkbook or come with your bank account balance for her to know that you've got money and you can take care of business. Now, men who actually have their financial stuff together ooze of confidence, and it's something that you cannot fake, and it comes through in everything, from their speech to the clothes they wear to the way they smell, and little things like that. Now, when you're financially stable, women can sniff that out. Trust me, they can sniff it out. And they don't even have to go to your house to see where you live or what cars you have. But men who are financially stable ooze of some confidence that men who are not tend to lack. And so if you're financially secure, it comes through in your conversations, it comes through in your engagement with her, and it gives her a whole lot confidence that you are the person that she can, sort of literally live her life with. She can give a chance to, because she'll be sure that you can hold her up. A lizard came. A lizard. That was terrifying. I need to compose myself. That scared the shit out of me. A huge agama lizard. All right. So like I was saying, you need, I don't know what I was saying, to be honest. I've never been so close to a Nagama lizard before. Number 4 is to create an emotional connection. How do you do that? Now, there are lots of guys who don't pay attention long enough to realize what a woman's real needs and wants may be. They're just in a hurry, perhaps to hit it and run, if that's what they're there for, or just to, get what they want out of the relationship. However, if you're able to slowly reel the woman in with your kind gestures, with your empathy, by showing that you care, every single day she has an interaction with you, she will feel that emotion come through, and she will begin to open up and let down her guard, because she will feel like you're a really genuine person who's not trying to take advantage of her. Now, let me tell you what it's like to live the life of a woman, especially if you're a little more attractive than usual. You do not lack male attention. And so a lot of women who experience this are looking for something deeper. It's not just about coming and complimenting her about her looks. She wants something a little more. And by creating that emotional connection, you might be able to give her a lot more value than what all these other men are currently doing in her life. Number 5, do not be predictable. If you want a woman to constantly think about you, throw predictability out the window. Surprise her every now and again. Do things that may not even ordinarily come to you, because once you become predictable, you become boring. It's as simple as that. And I'll just give you even a simple example right here on this platform. Some of YouTube's biggest creators are the creators you can't predict. Their channel does not stagnate. It continues to grow and grow, because every day there's something new. And in the same way that they use that to attract an audience, you can use it to attract this potential partner that you have in your life. Number 6, build up the mystery. I kind of touched on it a little earlier, but you do not want to be predictable. Feed her with little crumbs of yourself, of your life. Keep a bit of your life as a mystery. And from the onset, maybe you should treat her with a need-to-know basis. Don't be in a hurry to just roll out your life before her so she can sort of pick and choose what she likes. Leave some of the stuff to her imagination. Leave her questioning herself, because she can't quite figure out who you are. Mystery always works. Being an enigma could actually inure to your benefit. And finally, number 7, make yourself scarce. Now, just like the pointer before this one, if you're going to be able to remain a mystery, then you shouldn't always be in her face, always available to her, at her every beck and call. No. Beat the urge to see her every day. Beat the urge to speak to her every day. Beat the urge to just be accessible to her 24/7. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're in an established relationship, it's a different conversation. You guys are dating, and scarcity actually would breed some kind of suspicion. But if you're still trying to get this woman to date you, or you're trying to sort of get her to constantly think about you, then don't be too available. Instead of calling her 3 times a day, as you would have loved to, maybe you should call her once or once every 2 days. You know, let her feel that you have other things occupying your mind and taking your time, and that life is happening for you, and you're sort of just making space to accommodate her as well. You don't want to go all in and suddenly become her driver. She wants to go to the salon, you're taking her. She wants to go to the market, you're taking her, kind of thing. No, there'll be a time for that. But for the moment, if you want her to think about you, be unavailable. Show your face once in a while. Disappear for business. Even if you have nothing to do, make it seem like you do. She will realize that, ooh, this guy does not have time for any other thing, but he's actually making an effort to accommodate me to be part of his journey. Women like that. I hope these 7 tips were helpful. If they were, don't forget to smash the like button. Click on subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on all notifications so you get a notification every single time I post. And